Hey HappiCrew, HappiDaze here. In today's video, we are doing the summon video for the Kizuna Clash that is currently ongoing. So unfortunately, I don't have any team videos out right now, just because work has been crazy busy, so I haven't had a chance to get those videos out yet. I am hoping to get some videos back out again with teams for the upcoming end of the month PK batch, so just keep an eye out for that. That being said, again, don't pull for these banners. It's not a super boss banner. You can get most of the tokens and rewards by box 6 to get the Centauro skulls and the Kizuna skulls, which are really the key parts of this Kizuna. So you really don't need to pull on this banner. The only reason I'm really pulling on this banner is because I have a bunch of the rainbow tokens that are going to expire, if I don't use them, so might as well. And we'll kind of go from there. So that being said, let's get into the pulls and see how we do. Alright, so let's go ahead and get into that first pull. We are using 30 of our Tavern Rainbow Gems there to not have to use any of our gems, which is awesome. Love to see that. Some okay animations, yellow text, yellow chest, that's a, ooh, there we go. So that must be Vegapunk. He is the new rare recruit of this batch. So that's good. First multi, we got him. We could actually probably stop here. The chance of us getting the Bonney unit on the third multi there is probably pretty minimal. So I should probably stop here. But like I said, because we have 2 multis worth of free gems that we don't have to use our own gems for, it'll basically only cost us 50 gems for a chance to get Bonney. So we'll go ahead and do that. And Stussy for the +1 poster, so definitely not a bad first pull. Burgess is not maxed out fully for me, so that's awesome. Can definitely use that. Multi number 2 looks dead. Ooh, this looks like a brutal multi. Okay, so not much is happening here. This is pretty much going to be a wasted multi, it looks like. That's usually what the discounted multis usually look out for me, so kind of funny that the first one was actually pretty good. And this one was actually pretty trash. But that being said, it is what it is. Like I said, it was a free multi because of the Rainbow Tavern gem, so I'm not really too upset about that. So here we go. Can we pull the Bonney unit here? Alright, we didn't. Yeah, so it doesn't really matter who we get on the 11th poster because we already got Vegapunk. So yeah, just whoever we get we'll take. But unfortunately, it wasn't the unit that we were looking for there. Maybe we'll get another secret red somewhere in here. It is a 7.5% legend rate here, so can't expect it to be that great. I did get Vegapunk again. Yeah, so that is what it is, I guess. So yeah, that was a rough multi. So there you have it. There are my Kizuna pulls. I did actually end up deciding to do 3 more pulls on part 1 just to see if we had any luck. Like I said, the Rainbow Tavern, the gems that we had got there, pretty much only meant that we had to pay for 50 gems. So I was more than comfortable just going up to 3 multis on this part just to try to get the new legend there. So luckily, within 3, we did end up pulling the new Bonney unit there. As you saw, we got the Vegapunk from the part 2 pulls. So that gave us pretty much the full batch for this Kizuna. So I'm not going to get into a walkthrough video, but just to show you guys real quick what those teams look like so far. I am up until the level 20, so just keep note these teams will work to 20 plus. Should work, I'd assume, through 30 plus, but obviously I haven't got there yet, and I was kind of had a quick time doing some team building. So these are what the teams look like. Really, the only key here is, the Nami and Karina unit are there to help get rid of the barrier. If you are facing stage 2 versus Centauro, you just have to use one of your captain Bonnies and the superclass, get through that pretty quickly, and then use the rest of the specials on stage 3 to beat the Dex version of Kizaru. Beat the side version, it's kind of similar. The only difference is on stage 2, you'll use the Vegapunk special, as well as the Bonney friend captain special and superclass, and that will get you enough damage to kill. And then on the final stage, you use everyone else's special and kill there. So not too difficult to get through this content. Like I said, the fact that they don't have any skulls in box 7 is a huge improvement. I do like the new mechanic of the turbo boost potions, or whatever they call them here, these guys right here. Being able to go +4 levels is insanely awesome, and I didn't realize it, but they actually do it in one of the gem packs too. So if you want to get a couple more, you can obviously go grab that gem pack. You can save the gems or use them if you want, but you get, I think, 2 of the potions there, which will give you basically +8 levels, right? So if you didn't have good luck pulling, or you don't want to pull, you want to just get some gems and, you know, make your run a lot faster, you can always do that. So just keep note of that. I do like that addition. I think it's really cool. Help people get to levels higher. Like I said, the rewards are just okay for Kizuna. I mean, I know they introduced some personal ranking rewards, which are not bad. So people probably won't go crazy, you know, going to like level 100 plus on Kizuna unless you're super whale. But it is cool to be able to have that ability to go ahead and do that there. So that's going to wrap up this video for me. Thank you guys so much for watching. As I mentioned, the work's been kind of busy, so I hope to have some videos out shortly when the end of the month banner drops. Probably won't be pulling. Of course, we'll see what the units come out are. Usually I don't recommend pulling for the end of the month batch unless it's also going to be used in the Assault Rumble to get kind of that dual value. Otherwise, I would say most of the time it's not worth pulling in that end of the month batch, and probably would not recommend doing that unless you have Tavern tokens you want to use to do that. So thank you guys so much for watching. As always, like and subscribe. Until next time, be kind to each other. Thanks.